Some of the questions asked by the journalists were geared towards South Korea's relations with its neighbors on the east, as well as the nation's social issues. Hwang Hojun has more highlights from that session.
President Moon Jae-in insisted that Japan needs to take a humbler approach in dealing with the bad blood caused by the two countries' quote, unfortunate history, referring to Japan's colonization of Korea in the early 20th century. Whether or not Seoul and Tokyo have a future-oriented relationship, he said, is up to Japan.
이것은 한국 정부가 만들어낸 문제들이 아닙니다.
Last October, South Korea's Supreme Court ordered a Japanese steel company to compensate the Koreans it forced to work without pay during World War II. And on Wednesday, another court ordered the company's assets frozen ahead of their likely seizure. Right away, Japan called in the South Korean ambassador to file a complaint, calling the move, quote, extremely regrettable. Japan has argued that a treaty between Seoul and Tokyo in 1965, which re-established diplomatic relations between the two countries, should have settled all disputes and said the court's decisions are a breach of the treaty and international law. President Moon said the treaty did not resolve all issues for the victims and urged the Japanese government to respect judicial decisions.
일본의 정치인들 또 지도자들이 자꾸 그것을 이렇게 정치 쟁점화해서 문제를 더 이렇게 논란거리로 만들고 확산시켜 나가는 것은 저는 현명한 태도가 아니라고 생각합니다.
Regarding social issues in South Korea, President Moon said the gender gap, one of the largest in the developed world, is a shameful reality. He insisted that his administration has been and will continue trying to break the glass ceiling. And when asked about criticisms of his appointment of former journalists as senior staff members, seen by some as an inappropriate relationship between the government and the press, President Moon insisted that it is no such thing and that the appointments were based only on their competence. President Moon Jae-in once again stressed that Seoul and Tokyo must combine their wisdom to resolve these wartime issues and not undermine their forward-looking relationship. Along with peace on the peninsula and tangible results in the economy, normalizing South Korea's relations with Japan is another challenge the Moon administration will have to face this year. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.